It is the last game of the season at Chase Field. The series lead. They are one win away from the first championship. Hall of Famer John Smoltz, I'm Joe Davis. So these Diamondbacks have been shocking.
Good at that make you special. And for Zach Gallen, he just needs pitch on the corners of the strike zone, command his fastball.
Arizona 7-0 this season when scoring first in the post. Corey Seager 2 years ago signed the largest contract in franchise history.
You see what the numbers are and how unbelievable he's been because he has been doing it to this point.
Yeah, it was amazing yesterday. Garcia goes again. The Texas Rangers launch getting us going with the 2023 World Series on Fox.
Closed out the division series. Chris Young's wife Liz turned to him and said contract up until 11:30 that night, and Liz wasn't happy. He's in clinchers, and if he comes up big tonight, he could deliver.
Well, one of the most impactful free agents signed by Chris told Bruce Bochy, "I'm not hiring you because I love playing for you." He's back on the doorstep of history. He could become the sixth. If the game means closing out a series.
More shot. And so Chris Young calls him. Little did he know. Here he has him. One win away from their first World Championships. At the top of the order, Marcus Semien and Corey Seager have bats out of the cleanup spot. DHs. Josh Young comes in 2 hits last night, playing in right field in Adolis. Has more RBIs than anybody on the Rangers outside of Garcia. Just in 7 elimination games in your career to the tune of a 2.
He's got to go back to is his fastball command. That's what makes him special. You got to. Both teams have opposite feelings. Arizona left spring training. They're not
in the 2 games here. The crowd's been taken out of it. The umpire, Bill Miller at first base. So 11-set title. Now can Arizona keep this dream season alive and send this
thing will be the best it's going to be in this ballpark.
He's going. Off we go with a fastball outside. You're going to be looking for
lines. You want to be on those path lanes. Doesn't chase much.
Well, when he's right, he's as good as anybody. 2-0. There's a strike right in the corner. Marcus Semien, who had knocked in just 2 runs over the first 4, tripled yesterday. Into center field for Alec Thomas.
Is going to be this changeup working in this direction. Try to pound him in with cutters.
Target set away. Seager takes that changeup out there.
And that pitch.
Biggest stage. Home runs in 4 of his last 5 game times. Chooses this for a 1-1 pitch. Pinpoint fastball. Strike 2. Here he comes. It is a breaking ball that's pulled down the line.
Fucking ball. See how it pops out of his hand? Too close to the inside part of the plate. So far, so good, Joe. When he didn't hit this first 2 fouls, that's not true. I can't allow a run. That's their muscles this postseason with.
Yeah, best big explosion.
You look at these numbers. That's just unbelievable. And the other thing you do is that you're matched up better against them.
How about against Carter? He doubled against
last time. That's the pitch right there. The opportunity of a guy that is so disciplined. You got
innings in their lone win in this series. Gallen's got a 1-2-3 first. The rest of the lineup looks like this. Marte and Moreno. Then in the heart of the order, Perdomo at short, hitting 9. Against the 33
change, he's got to have an improve.
That was in game 1. Doesn't get
outside.
Drilled a splitter that was a little bit up.
Signs for Arizona.
He takes the walk on 4 pitches, and you got this speed.
He really a true rookie, but the team runs and goes through him.
After they stole 5 bases over the first 2 games of this series, there goes Carroll, first pitch, throw from high, not in time. 54 stolen bases in the next
job is to drive a ball somewhere to at least get him to.
Lays the ball down. Torey Lovello did tell us before.
The problem with that is that was a bunt for a base hit on an 0-1 count. Now he's dug a.
Got Marte, Carroll to third.
You watch with that. He does exactly what he has to do. That is great hitting, and the team will.
On an 0-1, Moreno takes low. How real is that? How real?
No, it's big. Confidence and carry.
Ground ball there. Drawn in infield, cuts it off.
Carroll's confidence yesterday was this very situation. 2 out for their confidence.
It's a ball on Christian Walker. There's 5. 1 ball, 1 strike. 33 home runs in the regular season.
Elevates the fastball up, and then he has been using the splits against Walker.
Sends it foul, stays alive. Drifts inside. There's that righty-righty splitter that he lays off.
And that one obviously floated. He could recognize it. But if that pitch is down at the
on 2-2, he shoots a fastball foul. Walker with a great take to work the count full.
That he goes away with the breaking ball. Will he come down and in?
Pitch. Ball 4. And now, John, it's Tommy Pham coming to the plate. Pham golfed a first and third, 2 out. Tommy Pham at a fat bat.
You saw what happened when
on this 0-1. He hits it. Can play, goes to second, and gets him out of the inning. 5-9, but the start of the third inning for a chance to up your game. 27 ERA. They look at that and say, well, he's got to get back to that in this game.
Hello.
Work the 1-2-3 first.
The key, because that's a built-in change of.
There it
right
is.
There, and that when you have a feel for.
Man, the fastball he's got working. The 1-2. Curveball disappears. Having 3 hits last night without Adolis Garcia. Up the Nathaniel Lowe, who Gallen has owned.
He has, Nathan, especially up.
Chamarte into the grass, and he throws him out. Finish it off for 1, 2, 3, 2 on that list of the highest winning percentages in postseason history, and a guy who you
were the biggest keys. And you know he's gotten
Lourdes Gurriel starting this second, and quickly ahead of him 0-2. And he's gutsy. Mike says he's a walking post. Ground ball, Gurriel to open the second. Alec Thomas grounds it foul. Nice splitter right there.
Split finger had late movement.
Home with an 0-2. It is a fastball that just
first run from scoring. We talked to it till we're numb here. I don't think I've ever seen that
this deep. Something up the middle. Seager's only play is at first, and Gurriel's into scoring position.
And that thing disappears. It comes out of the same lane, and it has almost the
Evan Longoria. And Carter comes on to get. Evan Carter takes
it. Gets by Carter, and it gets a run in for
the big spot. Gerardo Perdomo hitting a lollipop of a curve for a strike. Swings and misses. Perfect splitter.
Aggressive.
It's fortified that this postseason. Now trying to pitch them to their first title. Here's the payoff. Ikowski's there, and Evaldi's out of it again. Diamondbacks through B skills competition for baseball and softball players ages 7 down. Jonah Heim starts the ish. 1 out for Zach Gallen, who's retired the first. Leody Taveras comes up, and we go down to the Arizona.
Down at the bottom of the zone, hitting those lines that I was talking about earlier with you guys. Offensive, you know, we're gonna clearly there's a tone that we're trying to set here.
1 game at a time. They hope the path back to becoming the 7th. On a 2-1 pitch, poked foul. 2-2. Dude, where it's like, hey, nobody thinks we have a chance. Let's just go play our game. 2-2. Thomas going back. 1 center fielder to another.
My daughter Rachel, a happy birthday today.
Middle, there is Perdomo. And on 7 pitches, ground ball hit. Goes after the first one, and he's aboard for the second time.
What I thought, and he got it right up the middle. And again, you almost feel like this is their inning. They've had 2 chances.
He started his postseason career in record fashion, as it's the 30-year-old in his 9th year. A 1-0 from Evaldi. There's ball 2.
See what you do now, even though he's scenario 2-0 count.
It's an around, not going. Ball 3, back to first.
Opportunities and runners in scoring position. Obviously, that's got to get a little bit better.
3-0. There goes Cole. There's ball 4. And the first 2 have reached in this time. Here comes Moreno.
Now the other thing to watch, the other thing, and that's what Mike Maddox is going to come out and remind.
In this clutch spot, but they're going to have the 23-year-old Gabby Moreno.
Batting averages on first pitch when he goes after it.
Starting catcher in the World Series since Buster Posey's first World Series. Evaldi throws. Not shown. He's perfectly done. Runners to second and third.
Down. And he saw the opportunity to push it towards first base with.
It's Walker.
Outside.
Curveball. 1-0. Stopped by Heim. 2-0.
He hits the ball on the ground to the left.
Does. Can Christian Walker redeem him? 2-1. 2-2.
And get a 3-run homer and try to get it.
The 2-2 pitch. Walker's down on strikes. Fast.
97. So you get him in between and you get him, well, a little bit.
Pham with 2 out. Ground ball. And they again waste an opportunity. Nathan.
During the offseason.
And pulls the first one. Diving stop. Perdomo. Heck of a play.
Play in the World Series. Leadoff runner gets out.
This ain't going to hurt, is it?
You know, blew open. So far so good as far as dealing with. And I the season where he came out was 10-1 and
2-1 to Carter. Yep. 93
at Rangers, and it's been kind of similar.
Those two guys lock pitch. Full count. Count on a curve again. And with their season. Gurriel leads off.
Outside.
Takes out
Effort you make on pitches.
Outside.
It just wears you out.
Well, 7 with runners in scoring position so far. As the 2-2 comes home, it is open. Carter started back at first. Now tries on, puts it away. Work. So he gets the leadoff man for the first time for all 3 games. Temperature in the 70s. And 0-1. Strike 2.
That's what they try to do.
All. He's on this mound where he made his big league debut. The Dodgers 12. Fouled off his foot. Thomas with a 1-2 pitch. 2 out. What's up? Jordan Montgomery would take it for the Rangers, and Merrill Kelly went 7
series, right? That's why everyone talks about winning the next game.
On the line, Evan Longoria drops it in.
And this placement was perfect.
Another chance belongs to Perdomo, and he takes a strike. Multiple chances. Well, ahead as he takes a curve. Run out there, but does not have the same arm. Vivaldi's 2-2. Popped out of his hand. Carroll's up. The payoff. Got out of it again with a fastball from your local Fox station. And pulls the first one. Diving stop. Perdomo. Heck of a play.
Play in the World Series. Leadoff runner gets out.
This ain't going to hurt, is it?
You know, blew open. So far so good as far as dealing with. And I the season where he came out was 10-1 and
2-1 to Carter. Yep. 93
at Rangers, and it's been kind of similar.
Those two guys lock pitch. Full count. Count on a curve again. And with their season. Gurriel leads off.
Outside.
And takes out
Effort you make on pitches.
Outside.
It just wears you out.
Well, 7 with runners in scoring position so far. As the 2-2 comes home, it is open. Carter started back at first. Now tries on, puts it away. Work. So he gets the leadoff man for the first time for all 3 games. Temperature in the 70s. And 0-1. Strike 2.
That's what they try to do.
All. He's on this mound where he made his big league debut. The Dodgers 12. Fouled off his foot. Thomas with a 1-2 pitch. 2 out. What's up? Jordan Montgomery would take it for the Rangers, and Merrill Kelly went 7
series, right? That's why everyone talks about winning the next game.
On the line, Evan Longoria drops it in.
And this placement was perfect.
Another chance belongs to Perdomo, and he takes a strike. Multiple chances. Well, ahead as he takes a curve. Run out there, but does not have the same arm. Vivaldi's 2-2. Popped out of his hand. Carroll's up. The payoff. Got out of it again with a fastball from your local Fox station. John, in game one, Zach Gallen needed 86 pitches to get
strike throwing. And what you needed. I mean, he in the fourth inning, and that's only happened one time. You got to face him a lot more.
There's another chase on that curve.
Wants, getting swing and misses.
It's already Brent Strong. So
he started over the middle of the plate if he wants and get that swing and a miss at the bottom.
To Garver. And another foul ball. Garver. It's a curve back onto the track, and this puck just big enough to hold it.
He's figured out that feel that he has for that pitch, he's right.
That is just outside of the ball on Young. He said other guys says 1-0 to Young.
There it is. There's the changeup. I have a feeling that'll become.
When you have that many of them, you can do this as the outing goes on. Be a different
right-handed pitching changeup to a right-handed hitter, and that's
Gallen's 1-2 pitch. Fastball, shot foul. Another 1-2. Young. He's got it over the shoulder.
But they cover great territory and covering a lot of ground.
They're all saying, wow. Stand down and away with a fastball. It loads ahead 2-5. Check swing. No swing. Close.
Going yesterday. But he has been a guy that has.
Jonah Hine behind 0-2.
And so now.
Bounce in front of the plate. It's second consecutive year where he's made a push. Oh, wow. In there.
Don't want to get him you don't want to get him to
on a 1-2. Chases strike 3. The 2023 World Series 4 innings. Top of the order in Corbins. Travis Jankowski's there. Boy, it wouldn't have vaulted like.
So you know you're confident in your offense, even though Gallen is in room.
Ketel Marte outside ball, and it seemed like for years. Nice pitch. 1-1.
And you keep telling your
0 for 7 in those spots though.
Outside.
1.
The angle complement it and takes the pressure off his fastball. When you
Marte is taken low, ball 4. That's highlights, breaking news every day, all in the MLB app. First season in the organization for the 22 All-Star right here.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strikeout. And take hold of the job. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Out. 1-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. Walker sign. That's a fair ball, but Jankowski first and third with 2 out.
scoring position. 5 for 5. Great job by Walker.
Here we go, John. You got, for the 3rd time, Tom stays that way. His intensity, wanted his edge. On an 0-1, Fan takes outside. Runner takes second. That's Walker.
Outside.
Ball 3 on Fan. Mike Maddox coming out for a visit.
They've been facing not again an early first pitch success
in every inning. This is the first time they've loaded him up. And a pitch. Bounce in the middle. Seager's there. His throw is in time. And some folks look for trouble. Grounded short his first time. Curve wraps inside, ball 2. Jankowski looks at ball 3. You were talking the other.
And it's natural for the player that
on this 3-1. Go. 2 up and 2 down in the 6th.
If you want to know, everything looks the same, right? You see the changeup fade away, fastball in the middle. The offense did the night before. I told you when Zach was watching that game, you're like.
He's ahead of Simeon 1-2.
Right.
He's planning for this game, this must-win game. See what he goes with on another 1-2. It's curve in the dirt. That off it, fouling it hard off his foot. Gallen, Simeon swings and misses. It is 6 no-hit innings from. No score to the bottom of the 6th. Strike 1 on Alec Thomas.
Well, this is Evaldi's game.
Is over. Evan Carter out of room.
Position In 5 innings, that's more than he had thrown in any full game.
And what that does, he walked into the 6th inning, and I'm telling you, he probably...
Thomas stays alive. Here, Thomas the first out of the 6th. Billy Mays, Longoria fouls off the first pitch here. 0-2, bottom falls out. Evaldi deals and gets a chase on another.
That's the best one he's thrown all night.
The fact that it was a loss, that's the defining moment of his postseason career. That nothing but win. Strike one on Perdomo. In fact, Perdomo takes the ball.
Well, and he needs
1-1 pitch. Curve is in there, and it's 1-2.
Been a strange game you're going to have.
1-2 pitch. Perdomo takes strike 3. Nathan.
Drives a man insane. You broke my will.
All these 6 innings, traffic in 5 of those innings, and then he finishes with a flurry.
And on the flip side, outside, you almost...
Corey Seager swings and misses. As you just saw, he is third. Cue shot foul. 1-2 on Seager. 2 pitch. Corey Seager. It is always Seager. Breaks
a little cue shot here. Not something.
First hit of the day for the Texas Rangers. Old rookie Evan Carter pulls the back hits. Cut off by Kidd. Second. He's in with a double. For Carter, it's his 3rd double against.
Going to help out Seager. Carter's doing his part.
Situations for Bruce Bochy this year. He's doing his best. Garver pops it back. Got to play strike 1. An 0-1. Grounds one to lead. Seager's in to score. Carter stopped it.
With less than 2 outs, and when they did, it was right to.
Chases a curve. A slider that time.
And that's why I said normally I wouldn't say you were ready.
This is what they do. Josh Young tied him up with a fastball. 1 away.
Just have to execute. He went up and in and got the big point.
Taking the no-hitter into the 7th inning. 3 consecutive hits. Upstairs with a fastball. Drops one in there for a strike. He's home with a 1-1. Ball 2. 7th inning. 2-1 pitch. And home with it. And they've got Carter hung up. Moreno. It's Ginkel to get Carter.
Tell you what, Lowe reacted like he hit that ball off his
first base umpire and the crew chief Bill Miller arguing the same thing that
he got caught.
Ginkel, 1st and 2nd. 1-0 games for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order coming up. Heim
inside
takes ball 2. Moreno's got room, and that's the inning. Win from their first World Championship. They've got the first run of
pitch. What changed against Zach Gallen that inning?
He's had something on to face Corbin Carroll, who squares around and takes just low.
Tough to hit with 2 strikes.
Coming on, he's got it. And they keep Carroll off of the bases. First season with Texas. They got him back at the end of June from camp. Tel Marte yet to extend his hitting streak. 20 games to open. No pitch. Ball 2. 2-0. Ball 3. Take a green light. Nope, he takes ball 4. And he walks.
Stolen bases, only 1 caught stealing off of Chapman.
To Moreno. 1 ball, no strikes. Chapman's 1-0. Strike 1. Snapping a string of fame that nobody saw coming, even when they got in. Still, no game 5. 1-1 pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got him with a fastball. Top of the zone. The moment always seemed to find Christian Walker. And the right-hander Spores have come on to face him. Tying run at first. Here it comes. It is.
Ball.
Slider away. 1 ball. No say at first. Tying run. Go ahead. Run at the plate. 1-0 pitch. Spiked in the 2 games, but Christian Walker's gotten his bat going. He's 1 for 2 of the on this 2-0 pitch. Walker got that fastball up. Send it. 1 pitch. Walker. Veras is there. And how about that? They get a. Leo to Tavares, lane and bunt down. Gives way to Evan Longoria, whose bare hand pickup is good enough to get him. In the 5th inning, or in the 8th inning, game 5 away in a 1-0 game from finishing off their first world title. They're on the road. Also crazy when you consider that it was on the.
Outside.
That's a walk for Jankowski. And a ball on Simeon. Ball 1 strike.
Elimination game to have out of your starter to give up 1 run in offensive.
There. Jankowski stops at second.
Special of a player, and not every player does that. I mean, not
fouls off the first pitch. How many
get it hard?
Trying to break this one open. Fouls it off. Couple good pitches. Cold-blooded intensity on a 1-2 pitch. Takes high and the count evens. From 0-2 to 3-2. Seager takes ball 4 in the 8th. One ball, no strikes. Nope.
Outside.
2-0. Rangers hoping it's too little too late down. 2-0 comes home. And there is strike 1. It's 2-1. Carter takes strike 2. Comes back to strike him out.
Ball threw a breaking ball and got a relatively guy.
And he's driven in the lone run of game 5. Now it's Garver. Takes a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's paid.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Kevin Ginkel. Two and 2.
3-2.
Cracked his bat. There. Kevin Ginkel's out of the bases loaded jam. Tommy Pham leads off. Texas leads this series.
Tommy Pham looking middle in. He's got the power
at the plate in the 8th. And he's ahead 3-0. Grounds on left side. Steps into the throw. And there are 2 out in the 8th. Big curveball on this 0-1. Alec Thomas and all his speed.
Steal on a base here would be huge.
1 plate appearance over the first 2 rounds, and then he was great off of the bench at the warm. We're 2 gone in the 8th. Not going. Ball 1. On the corner.
Breaking ball. Taking that out of play.
8th inning. Arizona trying to keep this dream alive. Pavin Smith takes strike 3. Pitch for the Diamondbacks. Josh Young greets the center field on the first pitch that he throws.
Well, no sir to breaking it open.
It's low. Outside ball 1. It's a little bit low, and it's 2-0. Back hits to open this 9th.
Got behind, came in with a fastball, and let
offense show up. And this is going to be the clinch. 3 consecutive hits in the 9th. Way to the track. And
Carroll not assuming, and he just misses.
Here on Thomas has opened the door for potential big inning for
Gallen. Perfect.
Oh, to Tavares. Fouled into the glove. Years away, signed a 3-year contract. We mentioned earlier he was starting to get the itch. Boys, I'm not coming out of retirement to lose. They were ready to win right now is because they had him now. Well, keeping the runner put 2 away. 1. And he tries to join an incredible list. They're the only guys with 4 rings. It's a 4 spot. Check swing from Seager. Left side of the infield. Rivera's found it just in time.
2 big home runs. And that's